There we go. All right, good day, good day. Sorry about that. I went and hit the stream button and everything, and then my mic suddenly wasn't the preferred device for some reason. But welcome everyone. Welcome to another set of Alliance War hits. This time around, we've got a new opponent, I Mercenari. They're an Italian alliance. We haven't actually ever faced these guys before. So yeah, a little bit of an unknown here, how they're going to do, how we're going to do against them as well, because every time you face new alliance, you got new defenses, new setups, and new strats that you're competing against. So yeah, as you can see, this one is a little in our favor at the moment in terms of the points. However, we do have a lot more flags used at the moment. It is 11 flags on, or 9 flags, sorry, on our side to 30 flags on their side. So they've got about 20 flags left in their favor in order to catch up those remaining 500 or 400 odd points, 500 points, which is about 25 points per flag. So very, very doable. So battlefield wise, we have just gotten a board flip in. So we've gotten a whole fresh board for me to attack with my 6 flags. We've also got 3 remaining here on Hillbilly. And on their side of things, they've still got plenty of flags in stock. There are a number of them which are on 6s and a couple 5s as well. Not on the biggest teams necessarily. This guy's got a decent team, so I'm not entirely sure. As I said, we've never faced them before, so I've got no idea what to expect from some of these guys in terms of the points that are going to come in off their flags. So yeah, we're just going to have to sit back and see. So like this one, 4,600, lowish emblems, but you know, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. So yeah, all right, I need to drop this quickly in chat. There we go. So as always, do sing out if you've got any questions about anything. Welcome to Draco and also to Raz, who's been chirping away there. It is afternoon where I'm at rather than morning. Just to answer that question from a little bit earlier. So yeah, we're going to go for points this time. So it's not something I normally do. Normally I will be going for the double reviving teams. However, this time, due to the war being reasonably close, I am going to be going for as many points as I can garner. So I should be able to get somewhere around 327 or 330 if I can go all 6 from 6, which will put us to 5,800. If Hillbilly also manages to grab 2 or 3 kills, that'll put us pretty close to the 6,000 mark, which will be harder for them to achieve. It basically means they need to get more one-shots than double taps with their remaining flags, which is, it's possible given that they've got a fresh board to attack as well. So, one thing I haven't mentioned, they are using purple tanks, which is an interesting choice. It's caught us a little bit off guard, I'm going to guess, by how we've scored so far. There's a lot of people on the Horde side of things that haven't necessarily adapted to a brand new tank color as well as as we would have hoped, but yeah, that is what it is. A little bit of unpreparedness combined with a couple boards here and there, and it ends up being not quite the show that you were expecting. So I'm just going to quickly go through and try and work out where our maximum points are. There was 36s, so I'm looking for 37s and 38s because they're going to be the upper end of it. 36s will be a couple in there, so there's another one. 35, this one should be, no, it was the emblems. 32, so we'll leave that one alone. 33, where are we going? 35, 4, looks like there's none that are hugely juicy compared to the rest. So the 36s look like they're going to be our maximum points. Which, if we can get 6 36s, that's 336 points. So we can go for those all for sure. Thanks very much, Zephy. Well, given how we've gone in previous wars, I'll definitely need a little bit of luck, particularly on a couple of the board or the attacks which haven't gone out quite so well. All right, so let's find those 36s again, and we'll start with those, and then look for 35s, I think, are the next biggest after that. Nadir, they say. All right, nice one here, which is a blue tank, which is good, because a red tank, because it does give me a chance to use some other heroes, so we'll quickly go for it. I am going to use one of my stock standard teams. It is going to work hopefully a bit better than normal because it is blue against red, which is great. So we've got the double war chest set up. We'll chuck in a Ksenia, so we'll go that lower one. Throw in booster and then also one of my blunderbusses. Let's go that one there. All right, we'll quickly just change a couple guns over. So we'll go speed crits here. We'll get the second one on him and then we'll get dodge over on booster. All right, let's go with this. So this team usually works pretty well for me, so I'm hoping it'll keep going as such when it's able to go strong color against the red tank. Hey, it's Hillbilly. Welcome, welcome. First time joining a stream. Always great to have extra pirates on board. Yeah, so hopefully this means that Billy will come and use his flags later. Watching you now, mate. All right, so we've got a couple of blues, sort of run out of blue tiles, but we've managed to sustain a couple through with the reds, but we've sort of run out of both of those now. Brock is going to fire, but that's okay. It's manageable when it's just the once. I would really like some extra tiles though, because this is getting quite dry. Of course, we've got a crit on blunderbuss. That's so typical. We'll do that, and I'm going to keep just pumping reds up the middle just to try to get some... Really? What the hell? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. What in the heck is going on there? Wow. What a start. So, yeah, 600 is not happening. 300 is not happening. That was... I am going to have to see that. That was bad. That should not have gone like that. Oof. Big oof. Yeah, it's a little bit shocking, honestly. That... Yeah, okay. I guess we're gonna pretend that that didn't happen, put it out of mind, and yeah, try to reset a little bit because it's almost a little bit rattling. Wow. Not the start I was hoping for with that team. Complete honesty, that's one of my more solid teams. I don't usually have that happen to it. That was a smackdown, tell you what. Where am I going with this now? All right, let's chuck in Mare and then... Yeah, that is... it's got me a little bit rattled. Yeah, right. All right, let's try this then. And, yeah. All right, let's just reset that and refocus. So this is a board I needed last time. Not a board I need this time though. We're just going to try and get a couple of yellows up into the middle of this. And also while trying to maintain some greens moving around as well. Barbie is going to fire. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Oh, maybe. Okay, we got a little bit lucky there with the greens that come in. War chest will fire. All right. I feel like they're hitting extra hard today. Just feels like they're hitting me harder this time, and I don't know why. Me being insane, I suppose. That was a little bit lucky. Only one hit. All right. Yeah, they definitely feel like they're hitting me extra hard today. I feel attacked. Ah, and we got some Warfighter revives coming. How good. Love me some Warfighter reviving. Ah, well. That first one still got me a little bit rattled. All right, we've bounced back, which is the main thing. We'll just get 8-bit, Giselle, and then should be done. All right. So we got one. We're going to ignore that first hit, and we're going to be aiming for about 280 odd points. Because that's probably about all I can get at this stage. So we'll still be going for any more of the 36s. Does anyone remember where any others were? And I really don't want to go through them all again. I should have written this down. There's a 36. We'll attack that. All right, what are we even attacking? Xavier tank and a couple Neon City people around him. All right, well, let's keep going with yellow strong. Just because I've got a fair bit of yellow depth. Not endless, but I've got a fair bit of it. So I might swap that for him. And then let's go with accent. Welcome, Max. Blah, 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 blah. New heroes 2 in red and yellow. Oh, and challenge event. Oh, that's just started. Cool. I have to go and have a look. I've not seen any of them. No idea what they're going to look like. Let's go speed gun here. Leave that one on him. And we'll go speed crit on those two. 3-star green. All right, so they are just doing the same thing as expected. They're doing 2 new 5-stars on the old challenge events and a 3-star as well. Hopefully the 3-stars stay pretty good because we had a really, really good one in Grand Heist in Roscoe. Yeah, Roscoe is going to be a phenomenal 3-star hero for tournaments because he deals the exact same amount of bleed damage as Night Owl does, which is pretty insane for a 3-star hero to be doing the same as a 5-star hero. I targeted left, but that's okay. We'll manage. All right, heal and armor, and then we'll use our double Deadeye whack-a-moling a little bit before continuing on the left. Let's go that, and then we'll get this yellow match in the middle here. Hopefully get some reds. No reds. That's right. There's some reds. I was hoping for a red here though. Doing a little bit better. Terminus with a... How are we going to do? We've got 2 dead. Let's go with a double revive. He's going to bring them both back. Nope, just Savior. Chuck a Fiend out on the left side. Double Deadeye again. And then we'll get that one. He's got 2 of the 3 stars. Only 2? Seems low. No, should be getting more. Oh, with the 1. No, that still seems a little bit low. Because they changed all of the odds around the portals as well. When they introduced these new heroes. Because they added feature heroes to it. There we go. So we got 2 of them done. 2 wins in the bag, which is better than the start we made. That start was really surprising, almost. That seems really low for that team power, those points. Only 33. Like, I get that he's not fully maxed, but still. Anyway. Where are we going? 35. I think we're starting to have to hitting 35. Yeah. I don't think there was any 36s on the right side. Sorry, we're just going to click through them all again for the second time. Yeah, no, that's not. That's not. Also not. 35. I think we're at the 35s now. So let's go with a 35er. Keep going with yellows. So we got Dragon Fist. Let's go a second Cooper. We'll use a second 8-bit here. Chuck in Wyatt and let's go second Mare. Speed gun there. Dodge accuracy. Go the speed gun there with the crits on the other two. And let's go. So this one's only going to be worth 53 points rather than the 54. Yeah. Couple options. We got this green match we can make onto Brutus, which I might do to start ourselves off, or I might make this red match here. Why the red match? And it's basically just to bring all of these greens a bit more into alignment, as well as bring some more yellows into play. And then we'll go that one, and then I can make this match 4. Make the match 4 across. Stuck with a revive, unfortunately, and another one. And we got a third? Nope, no third. All right, so just the 2. I'm going to target left-hand side with Dragon Fist. No major reason, but just want to pick them up. But I can also use Cooper now on the right side because we've got the health down a little bit. And now just looking for some more tiles to bring in. Wasn't too worried about glitch firing once. Snipers are generally not too bad if they fire a couple times, just because they're still only targeting one enemy. Whereas if you've got a multi-hitter firing multiple times or an AoE hitter, it can be a little bit more problematic. So this one's gone pretty well to plan, which is good. Finish off Nima, and we are done with number 3 victory. So 3 wins, 1 loss. Hillbilly's piling in now, which is great. Hey, that's one of my 35s. I reckon he stole another one up here as well. Yeah, he did. My goodness, Hillbilly. Now I've got to click through them again to find the 35s. That one was low. 32. 34. This one's the 35. Yep. 35 here. What are we attacking? We got that. Alright, we'll go 3 more yellows. So we'll get Nima in and we'll chuck in Goldman and let's go with Judge. And for some off color, I'm going to go a little bit funny or a little bit different. I'm going to use Ramhorn because there is a Nima in the other team. And let's go Quattro. It doesn't need Nima. Ramhorn may be able to handle it. Do we want to bring it in? Let's do that. So we'll go the speed gun here. Accuracy there. Speed gun on him. Speed gun on him. And the accuracy on Judge. All right. Hey, Vasiria. Long time no talk. Hope you guys are doing well. You're still over in Bearded Lumberjacks, aren't you, at the moment? I think. You were in Praetorians for a while there, and I think you're in Bearded Lumberjacks now. I think. Last time I saw her anyway. Alright, let's hope for... Whoop, there we go. Perfect. I was going to say, let's hope for some yellows to come up the middle, which we got. And then we got another nice one there as well. I'll just do that quickly. I was hoping for one more yellow up, but didn't really think about it. And we can now do this. Am intentionally firing on Mortis because I'd rather he get the inaccuracy chance rather than Panzer because Mortis just hits a little bit harder. I am going to hold Ramhorn for another turn or two to see if I can activate Nima first, but I do have a ghosting chance, so we'll probably do that and hopefully recharge Mortis again. So we'll do that now. Hopefully not activate Panzer, which is perfect, and now we'll use Ramhorn because he's just funny. It's actually really quite funny with Ramhorn. So Ramhorn for me, he's not actually fully leveled yet. So currently Ramhorn is only 77 or 84 or something like that. Nima is fully leveled. Nima has got 7 or 8 emblems on her. So Nima's minions come out with 275 health. Ramhorn, not even fully leveled, comes out with 330 health. So yeah, he's makes some fat boys, his rhino minions, which is only fitting. The rhinos are, you know, they're a little bit on the heftier side of the animal world, the animal kingdom. So you'll see there, 275 versus 329. I find quite amusing, obviously. Pardon me. Alright, I do need a couple more tiles to come in and hopefully not too many revives, which we got. Only Mortis. There we go. So we'll pick off Ksenia now just to make sure she goes. I'm going to hold Ramhorn one turn again because, well, Nima's about to fire, so yeah, he's a bit of fun. He's a decent anti-Nima hero. Not perfect, because one change that I would have liked to see on him is I would prefer it if it was destroys all minions first and then deals damage second, as it is at the moment, because it's damage first, minion second. He does have a chance, if you've already maimed a minion or two, to kill off the minion that you're wanting to steal. So there is that slight possible downside to him, but it is fairly low. So there you go. Ramhorn's first use in war. Rather successful. See, Hillbilly, you stole my thing and you didn't even kill him. Alright, so if Hillbilly gets his kill and I get my next one, that's going to put us at 5925. 29 on their side, so they are still going up in 50s, which is annoying. Hopefully that slows down a little bit, and we can come out with a win. But yeah, as I said, it seems to have thrown us a little bit, the purple tanks, which I was a little bit surprised at, because I am sort of the opinion that yellow is an extremely strong offensive team. I mean, obviously there is some focus that gets given to other heroes when you're facing the same coloured tanks consistently in war. But yeah, just surprising a little bit. Alright, so we'll chuck Hairwear in and I'll grab another white just to round out the team with a healer. I've realised that I've actually not used much of my... Ooh, made that very small on my screen. I haven't used many of my Ksenias, which is a little bit different. I usually use all of them. I will go speed gun onto Ember as well, and yeah, go with that. See how this goes. Final flag, final points. Almost final points. Hillbilly's got his last flag that he's running at the moment, but pretty much whatever happens at this stage is how this war is going to finish on the Horde side of things. So fingers crossed for a successful finish. So we'll just clear out Coyote and then go out the guts and hopefully get some more tiles to ghost in. Not exactly ghosted in, but we'll just clear them out anyway. There we go, there's some yellows. We'll get 8-bit fired and then probably just grab this match here. There we go, that was a good cascade, good result. Target Hairwear and then finish off Donnie and Duke. Resist. That's a shame. That should finish off Rudolph, which pretty much means that this fight is done. There we go. Done and dusted. So not the best start, but we rallied at the end. Hillbilly took the clean on N.O.C.S, which is probably a good plan. There are some more points that were available, but given that I'd taken out the tank already and maimed the rest of them, there was a lot of freebie points on offer. So not quite as good as what we were hoping. Ended up with 5,922 points, a little bit down on what I was expecting. I was expecting probably somewhere in the regions of 6,3, 6,4. But, you know, that's just based on spitballing rather than ever having any actual history to track off these guys. So, yeah, first time facing them, learnt a little bit. First time actually facing purple tanks in war in probably about 6 or 7 months now. So a lot of learning there as well. There's a couple of heroes that are obviously showing there that didn't exist 6 months ago, 8 months ago, such as Sir Casimir. He was only out in January this year. There's a couple of the vanillas. Wilma was late last year, so not really an option. Unicorn only last month. So there are a couple ones in there that are new and may change the dynamic a little bit when it comes to purple tanks, but I still am, given how I rallied at the end there, I'm still sort of the opinion that purples, and well, I mean, the fact that the only one I lost was against a non-purple tank, which I'm still not overly impressed with. But yeah, so let's go and have a checky of these new challenge event heroes. So we've got, it's High Noon that should have come in. There we go. So new bloke, Doc Colton, apparently. This used to be, who was it on this screen? Cooper, I think it was, that they were using, or Wildcat. So, all right, so who we got? We got Doc Colton, who's 5-star yellow, so that makes a second 5-star yellow hero in the High Noon family. The first, obviously, being Cooper, who I absolutely adore. All right, so Doc is a medic class hero, which is good. So another yellow healer, definitely going to be good, because the only other direct yellow healer previously was Pika, who is only available on seasonal stuff and at an incredibly low rate of only 1% draw. So good to have another one. So we've got Snake Oil Loop Liniment as his special skill, which heals 485 health for all allies, gives an additional 260 health for the ally with the lowest HP, which is good. So that takes it up to 745. All allies get plus 50% attack against purple. Okay, that's interesting. That it's only against one color for the next 3 turns. That sounds like he'll be a very decent hero to go potentially against war machines, particularly if you combine him with 8-bit, because you get a defense down and a massive attack buff against the purple element. So 8-bit gives yellow defense down. Doc's now giving purple or bonus attack against purple, and you get a healer. Whether he's better than Nima for a support on a war machine, probably. Nima has the benefit of giving you status element immunity, and also giving you a big defense buff against purple, whereas this guy is giving you more attack. So I guess it comes down to which is kind of your poison. I didn't notice that. You can't see it on the card, but he's got a prosthetic leg with what look like sheriff things. So second one, we've got Sunbeam. So Sunbeam, 5-star red, unflinching hunter, sharpshooter class, which is good usually for sniping heroes because it gives additional, what is sharpshooter class? It gives additional damage, doesn't it? Or bypass chance, I think it is. I obviously use sharpshooters a lot. Anyway, special skill of Eagle Eye Snipe, dealing 400% damage to the target. If they have any buff, there is a 50% chance to hit an additional enemy with 80% reduced damage. Wow, that's a mouthful. So that is overly confusing. Why don't they just say hits another enemy with what's 0.2 times 400? Why don't they just say hit another enemy with Okay, so that's really confusing and can be interpreted two ways. Either their original hit 400% is reduced by 80%, so it's a 20% hit, or the new hit is 80%. In both cases, it's actually an 80% strike, which is kind of, I'm going to go with coincidental. I don't think Small Giant Games intended for that double interpretation, double meaning, but they have. So target gets minus 38% accuracy and 29% defense for 3 turns. Interesting that you get both. That's actually quite powerful because, and also very good for war machines because, no, or maybe, yeah, could be good. Could be good because that'll stack with Blockbuster and Rudolph as well. So you'll have some phenomenal defense down about availability in red. Decent sniper as well, 400% damage to the target, high attack stack, so that's going to be pretty good. Middling speed though, which is the counter to it. So Blaze, the 3-star. Interestingly, this is my dog's name. So fun little thing there. 3-star green, 250% damage to the target, minor damage to nearby, which is half the listed amount, so that's 125% damage to nearby. 38% accuracy debuff and a self-cleanse. At fast speed, so that's not too bad. There are a couple of other target nearby kind of greens at the 3-star level. Most notably, there's Page, so yeah, it could be interesting. I'll probably keep a copy. I don't know if I'd keep 2 copies of him, but maybe 1 copy would be all right. These 2, if I got one, I would definitely probably keep them. Keep them both. So let's just, there we go. There's that. I'll have a look at that later. All right, let's see what we can get. Bolt and Quan. I'm just looking. All right, double 3-star hero, so I guess we're going to go and do it. So 10 here. Bamki. Blaze, so there we go. We got the 3-star. Calamity. Don't need any more of her. Magnus. Another Blaze. So he's now food. Calamity again. Another Blaze. Have we got another Calamity? Oh, another Blaze. Rashan. And last one, Wyatt. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Lot of Blaze. So 4 Blaze in 110. 2 Calamity and Wyatt, which is actually pretty good. So we'll try another one and call it quits after that. Famke, if this goes the same route, if this is a Calamity now. Okay, I was going to say, if this is exactly the same summon setup, that's food, 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 food. Blaze again. Come on. I think we are going to be fruitless this time. It's a shame. All right, not nearly as good this second time, just 3 Blazes. All right, maybe another time. Still got plenty of challenge coins. Probably only going to do another 20 at some point during this event. Because I do have all of these other ones in a number of copies. I think I've got, most of them I've won from the events. So I think I've won the High Noon challenge event on easy and hard, or legendary and epic. I've won both of them 3 times each. Twice on legendary, 3 or 4 times on epic, and twice on rare. 3 times on rare. Anyway, I've won this one a fair number of times because it's yellow reflect, so it doesn't really change much for me. It's just the same. Anyway, we're going to call that about a day. So they are starting to play through some of their final flags. As I said, that's our final score. So hopefully, as they start hitting some of our beefier teams at the back end, their point per flag is just going to start dropping off because he's chewed into that quite considerably, that lead that we had. So yeah, there we are, 277. We made it past what I was hoping for after that first flop, but didn't quite make it where I was hoping for at the start of the video. So yeah, have to wait and see how this one pans out, I guess. So good luck, everyone, with your own summons, with your own attempts in the challenge events. Not decided which one I'm going to compete for, or how many of them. So last time I came so close to getting the triple. I won rare, I won epic, and I lost legendary by 40 odd points, which is just devastating. It's absolutely devastating to come so close. But I'm gonna pretty much be claiming it as a trifecta because yeah, it was so close, and no one else I think is ever gonna come closer. So yeah, so ended up with just 2 to 10. Just they've changed that loot, haven't they? I think they changed that. That used to have a second 5-star PM. No, I'm sure. Yeah, it did, because it's the same as that. Ooh. Ooh, I'm onto him. Onto him. Trying to nerf that loot. Yeah, they used to have 1 PM here, 2 PMs in 2 to 10 here, and then in legendary 2 to 10 there was 4 PMs, 5-star PMs, and I think it should be the repelling gear that's carried over. Yeah. All right. Anyway, sidebar. We're all done. I'm going to bid you guys adieu, and I will catch everyone in the next video. Until then, stay safe, and happy gaming. Bye.